In this video, I'll be reviewing this Minisopuru USB-C hub for MacBook Air M2. I have been using this dock for a few days now and I just want to share my opinion on this product. And by the way, if you want to get one of these, I have put a link in the description on Amazon and on their website in case you want to check this out. So let's get started. The hub comes in this very thin box. It has all the details about the product and yeah, it's also compatible with the MacBook Pro as it's written there. Once you open the box, you'll have the product itself in a small plastic pouch there, and it also comes with an instruction manual. Although I don't think you'll need it. Here's how it looks inside. It's just telling you what kind of connector it has and all the specs of the product. The dock itself comes in this pouch and yeah, it has the branding name with the name Minisopuru. It's the first time I was hearing it. And on this first side we have the Thunderbolt 4 port, which is quite impressive here, an HDMI port, and I will tell you more about it later, and a USB 2.0. On this side you have an Ethernet port if you want to connect to the internet by a cable. Over here you have two USB-C that will plug directly into your MacBook Pro or MacBook Air M2, and a space here. I'll show you just in a few seconds how you use it. It's very light and as you can see it fits in the palm of my hands pretty well. It's all made of metal if you didn't notice yet. To use it, all you have to do is to connect those two USB-C into the computer. It's very simple and yeah, it only takes a second. Remember about the small space there beside the USB port? Well, it's to put your MagSafe charger. It fits right through it and doesn't interfere with the rest of this hub. It's a very clever idea here since you can disconnect it and connect it without much effort. Now let's take a second and talk about the USB-C port, which is a Thunderbolt 4. Not only you can use it to transfer data up to 40 gigabytes per second, but you can also charge your MacBook. Here I have a power brick. It's only 45 watts this one, but this port on the USB hub accepts up to 100 watts, which is more than enough for your MacBook. And on top of that, you can use that port to connect your laptop to an external monitor through USB-C. Although it has an HDMI port, you can actually connect two different monitors, but this only with the MacBook Pro. The MacBook Air only supports one. Just to give you a comparison, this is another hub I have been using for 2 years, about the same price almost as this one. It has a HDMI port here, and yeah, this one too. But there is a huge difference between those two. The Minisopuru accepts a 4K display to 60 Hz. Which for such a small hub is great. All the other hubs at this price range, like the other one I had, only accepts it to 30 Hz, and it makes a huge difference. Actually is one of the reasons I got this dock, by the way. Here I have connected a USB Type-C cable to my external monitor. So here you see my mouse on my MacBook Air M2, and let me transfer on the external 4K monitor. And it's extremely smooth. It's as smooth as on the original screen of my MacBook Air. On their website it even says that if you're using a Thunderbolt 4 cable, you can go up to 5K 60 Hz. Another reason that I like this dock is that it's very compact when I'm using it on a desk and while I'm just putting my laptop on my laps. Here on the desk, as you can see, doesn't take much space, but the big difference is on my laps. You see here, everything stays very tight together, very close to the laptop. Nothing is, hanging down. With my old dock here, it really hangs, and I don't think it's very good for the USB port, since it's put a lot of pressure on it, and I guess with time it can actually, break or, damage the laptop itself with all the weight. The only downside I can say maybe is the lack of a memory card reader, but I'm sure many people won't use it anyway. They really had to make some choices since it's so compact, you can't add every single port that exists. So this is my review of this dock. I really think it offers a lot for the price, especially if you're connecting a 4K monitor and you want to game on it. You really need that very high refresh rate, which this dock has. And just a reminder, if you want to get one of these, I have put links in the description. If you have any questions, please write them down below. Give a like, a thumbs up, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.